is, would you rather go for contract marriage or would you go for the long term? Looking at the rates of divorces in the country and how high they are, and the fact that for a lot of people, they get in and realize that this was not the person I thought you were, or maybe you're not the right person, you're not the best person for me, and so I want to walk up. But then the process of divorce also is so long that it makes everything even more complicated. Which one would you rather go for? Earlier, I was having a conversation with Ikea Forsen, and she is a project coordinator for I Rise Ghana. But just joining us also is Councillor Luchos, who is a marriage counselor, and I just want to find out what he makes. And first of all, should we opt for contractual marriages, or should we do our tinting forever love?
Thank you very much. I mean, in a way, if you see the three types of marriages that we have the Mohammedan marriage, we have the traditional marriage or the customary marriage, and we have the civil marriage. Remember, there's nothing like church marriage. So within the civil marriage, it's more or less like, in quote, a contract.
Okay.
But it's a long-lasting contract that is abrogated by infidelity or an act of inhuman behavior, or when the relationship is irreparable.
Yeah.
So the clauses that could warrant you to walk out of the marriage has been stipulated there clearly. So it is a contract with a way out.
Okay.
It's not a do and die contract. So the civil marriage already is a contract. Okay. Now, the traditional marriage too is also in a form of a contract. The only painful thing is that if you enter into any contractual agreement and there are production within it, then when you abrogate the contract, there are implications in the abrogation.
Okay.
Which means if you don't finish your tenure of office, for example, in this contract, when you are leaving, you forfeit all that you had. Or when you are leaving, you leave with everything that you acquired. I would never set for a contract marriage of 5 years and then renewal.
Why?
No, it is total madness. It's demonic. It's fetish.
How is it demonic?
Whoever had this thing in your mind, get up and go and spit it out. Drink soluble water immediately. Chew some granite and swallow your own saliva. What sort of demon came over you?
Wait, what is wrong if I want a 5-year contract?
Are you serious in life?
What is wrong with that, counselor?
No, you see a mental deficiency, a dream.
A lot of
Wake
married
up from
people,
your dream.
a lot of freshly married people, they're told that if you're able to cross maybe the first 1 year, 2 years, then you might survive. And if you're able to actually cross 5 years, that means that you're on the verge of surviving.
Your first 3 years of marriage is the clear happiness, the butterfly in your tummy, especially when you don't go in for that indecent pregnancy.
What do you mean indecent?
So we plan, pregnancy must be planned. But people enter into marriage because they meet wrong counselors. So the happiness that you expected to have, you lose it. Because my sister, Bella, you've not been pregnant before. But ask those who have tried. The first trimester, everybody has his own. You, the way your nose is standing, I'm just imagining calling him over there. Now you go Ponti. TV3 day, new day. Now Google. So there are so many things. You the way you like this KFC. The way you like KFC. Maybe when you are pregnant, you start eating things that doesn't have anything with KFC. You what you love, you could hate it. So the first trimester of your pregnancy is a challenge. So when you get pregnant immediately, so when we do calculation in marriage, the consummation time, we make sure that you don't hit. Unless otherwise you plan for it. So that one alone is another phase. So first 3 years is happiness. 5 years is happiness, fight, misunderstanding.
Exactly.
6 years, you ask for divorce. And there are those who enter into the marriage not with good conscience. So first 3 years, they ask for divorce. Because what is happening? You want to leave the marriage. So that one is there. But the fact that you want to leave the marriage doesn't give you the right to say this should be a contract. Because, for example, if you have signed a 5-year contract and the things that you are supposed to be supplied with, you don't have it, but you are bounded with the contract, will you wait to have the benefit and finish the contract in pain? Because you know there's an end to the contract. Or you want to abrogate the contract and forfeit what you have had. And some of the things in marriages, they are not transferable. For
like
example,
what?
A mother is not transferable. A father is not transferable. That's why we don't have ex-boyfriends. We don't have ex-sex mates.
We have ex-boyfriends.
No.
We have ex-boyfriends.
Who is an
Why are you
ex-boyfriend,
saying?
sister?
But why do you refer to
Former boyfriend.
yeah,
Well, who is
someone
an
that
ex?
you've dated before?
So when you
someone
date,
that you're in a
dating is not a
relationship
registered relationship. It's a disgraceful thing. Shamina Wasana. Something that is hidden. Then you can be proud and say, meet my ex. Abumo.
with. There's nothing wrong with having an ex.
Come again.
There's nothing wrong with having
No,
an ex.
so meet my ex. Was it known by your family?
Who are you? No, but it depends. Who are you saying to the person that meets my ex? Who
Oh,
are
so
you introducing your ex?
finally you married Kulu.
Oh,
And
but-
this is your ex, George Lutrot. Oh, meet my ex. If he did his things well, then I want to Mr. Lutrot. Something. Some people want to talk about the ex. And my ex. We don't have ex-boyfriends.
okay.
We only have ex-husbands because there's legitimacy and legality. And I'm saying that they are not transferable. Mothers can be changed. Fathers can never be changed.
Mothers can never be changed.
Let me explain to you. If I marry you today, and we have 7 kids, and I divorce you, and this is my daughter, my son, and we go out, and I'm working with a new wife, Mrs. Lutrot. This is not Bella Lutrot. Mrs. Cynthia Lutrot, working with the kids. And, oh, meet mommy. Oh, hi, mommy. Your name, Mrs. Lutrot. It's difficult for anybody to immediately see whether these are his kids or not. But watch it. When you go with my kids and go and marry Mr. Ampofo, and they meet the children, what is your name? My name is George Lutrot. What's your name? My name is Tiona Lutrot. What's your name? My name is Ilevina Lutrot. Then, oh yes, my what is that? So mothers can be changed, but fathers cannot be changed till you die. So within this contractual agreement, there are things that will happen in it that when you are living, they will live with you, and they are difficult to manage them.
But isn't that why we're keeping people in marriages where they are not happy?
No, marriage is not for better and for worse.
What is it?
It's for better. So when the worst come, follow it because the contract is easily abrogated through divorce. But
Which
there's
is
a
why
procedure.
then it should be fine to give it a 5-year duration.
No, stop
so
mentioning that thing.
after-
Who dreamt that?
So that after the 5 years,
Uh-huh.
you see that, and the counselor, you know it. The guys
Me.
say it a lot.
Who said?
That in fact, at this point, I
No,
wish
it's a
I
woman,
had
no.
no. It's the guys who say
A
that.
man.
Maybe they should have just made marriage, last
No,
5
no.
years.
Any
After
man-
that,
no, any man who
they
says
should
that
ask
goes
us
to a
if we want to
particular church, I
continue
know.
with
No,
this
no,
person
no,
or not.
no,
If
no.
not, let's go
Bella,
our separate
Bella,
ways.
it is
Because-
women are yes
because
saying.
a lot of people are in marriages
Because we are
and they are
too much.
scared to walk out because of society,
not men.
because of family.
Not me.
There are a lot of men
Bella, as I
as
sit
well
here,
as
as I sit
women.
here today,
Uh-huh.
if anything happens and I break up with my wife, I'll organize a party.
Why would you do that?
Not because my wife is a bad one, but for somebody like me to be able to keep my wife for 23 years and she's going, I swear, I'll organize a party.
Explain further.
Because men are not afraid of divorce.
Ha!
Because as we walk,
Counselor.
even in the marriage, we have too much leverage. Bella, I can add you to my marriage. I can.
No, you can't.
No, you see, no, you are
No, you won't.
You become my daughter.
No, you won't.
No, what I mean
Counselor,
is that
I will agree.
no, I'm not. There's no you agree, Bella. Bella, one of the painful things that I tell people is that every woman is available for every man, because what men can do to have you just because they want you. I saw a big man I met in the rough road. That when the wife sent that big man to go and buy Yokogari, yeah. She now make for win a buruga, ne road glass said that he wanted the direction to a place that setting a particular watch. And when he rode the glass and he met him, hey, counselor, now hands where? And I said, you see a ton watching you how? Now, when you say, I was down. Maybe I see some. And your madam for be our hand because it's so bad you watch it. A big man. Because of a Tiwa forest, just to destroy the waters. So you see, if you think about having a contract that you know the date of expiration, your attitude is different. Girl, those who marry people from distance, if your husband travels and comes to Ghana and you know he's going to leave by February, oh, thanks be to COVID.
Yeah.
What happened to us in this country? Women who are used to, my husband is going, but not 2 months. Then Akufo-Addo, fellow Ghanaians. 9th March, they closed the airport. Now when I want to go to go and call. Because they are used to Ayenaya. So these acts of contract, it shouldn't come.
But she thinks that it should because she's a divorcee.
Because she's a woman.
No, but she's a divorcee and she has walked that path and knows exactly what worked and what didn't work for her.
No, the fact
Which
that
is why
didn't work
she
for you. Have you
agrees.
married me before? That thing I don't want women to say.
That what?
If you encounter one bad man or one man,
the fact that she's divorced doesn't mean the man was bad.
No, I'm giving an example. No, I'm giving an example.
Yeah, okay.
The fact that you encounter one bad man, one incompatible man, one man you call irresponsible is one man. Have you tried me? So I hear them in my counseling room. As for me, I've told myself, married. I say, shut up.
Why are you the rose minister?
No, are you shut? That minister will change this for the follow very soon. Shut up, because you married just one. You married an Ewe, and he was not a nice person. Can you try a Kwawu? He will open a shop for you. Or you want to try a gun? You won't travel. You know, can you just...
What do you mean by a gun man will make you travel?
Oh, me. I got there was small. What fun go where I go? No. So, I mean, you've tried other people, so don't throw in the towel. And everybody I see who is divorced and married again, usually it's likely, if they don't go through counseling, they meet their ex-husband again. But the challenge is that you are living marriage with children. Once she's divorced, if there were kids out of it, she knows how it goes like. That man will forever be in your face.
The woman will forever be in your face as well.
No.
The woman will forever be in your face.
They are not in our face. No, they are not in our face.
How are they not? I mean...
Do you know why they are not in our face?
Why?
If I divorce her, she's not in my face.
How? Why? If you have kids?
No, one of the good things is that there's a local adage that says that akukoba time and embodied. How would it translate in English? Akrobato.
Akukoba time.
How do you say it in
It's
in
the
English?
mother hen who has her chicks following her.
Okay, I see.
I mean, I'm just doing literal.
Okay, so that's acrobato. I issue a disclaimer so that when you background, they know it's acrobatic voice. That's what I just
But
said.
I didn't make a mistake.
What you said is a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Say it again in English.
Akukoba time.
What does it mean?
Isn't
Akukoba
that-
time is what?
It's a chicken.
What is that? Akukoba time can be a chicken.
Akukoba time, the mother.
So how do you say the mother in English?
Choose one side, true your English.
No, you are saying it in English. Akukoba time, say it in English.
A hen. A hen has its chicks following her wherever it goes.
Akukoba time na.
It's the hen who has her chicks following her.
Okay, what can for bonnie? But what I'm saying is that so the man is always on your face because you keep the children. Custody is with you. I have access.
Okay.
So I have a choice to see you when the access is up or deny the access. Money comes to you. But here comes there's something wrong with the child. Regardless of the access, you need me. Number two, the kids are with you 24/7. When marriage is coming, because there are three important things in the life of everybody. You need a father to name, you need a father to marry, you need a father to bury, not a mother. So after divorce, one of the painful things on earth is divorce and not death.
Is it? Is it really? Is that a
No, it's
painful
good to
process
divorce. No, it's good
She
to
says
divorce.
it's not true.
I'm saying it's painful because you will constantly encounter the man in a shop. Like me. My ex-wife is watching me now. Hello.
You don't have an ex-wife, counselor.
She's
Once
watching
this
me.
your ex-wife
Hello?
watching you. But
Because
let her,
I'm on TV.
Let her come
will she
in.
put up the TV?
She says that it is not the most painful thing. Why do you say so?
Okay, so counselor, you see, the reason why I am saying that it should be a renewable contract. You were talking about the COVID time when we were all locked up and all that. The moment you know that there is a time frame involved in this thing, you are all sort of on your toes. You do the right thing. You try to keep
Or
each
you do
other
the wrong
happy.
thing to leave early.
No, not leave early. You try to keep the marriage as it's supposed to be,
Because very soon.
because time will expire and
Okay.
then there will be the need to either renew or not, and you are
Okay.
going to want to renew if it's you are happy in it.
Okay. Yeah.
If you are not happy, you are going to go. So both of you will be on your best behavior.
Okay, so what of the children who are coming?
No, that's a different aspect.
So I'm saying that it is a contract that there is
And-
something that is not transferable.
Hold on,
And,
but
and you are
she's
talking
making a
about the
point.
children.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not always that the children remain with the mother.
Where would they go to?
It can be with they can
The
be with the
father.
father or the
Anytime
mother.
children after divorce are with the father, it means that either the mother is not correct.
No,
he has
no, no, no,
proper-
no.
Can
No, I will not allow you to say this,
Oh,
Counselor.
can I
No.
finish?
Counselor.
Bella, you are too
No.
much. You are
No.
too much feminist mentality.
No,
can
it's
I
not
finish my
feminist.
Can I
It's
finish
not
my
feminist
statement?
because I
No,
know
when I don't finish,
I
you get
know
it. No, Bella,
cases
Bella,
where
Bella, you are
the
taking it.
man
Hold
took
on.
the kids and did not allow the
Let me
woman.
finish. Let me finish. Anytime you go
Finish.
through divorce, there's always a procedure. And the procedure is that under the law, the children are supposed to be with the woman. That's
Yes.
all the laws in the whole world.
Okay.
Now, so when you see children
Not
with,
always.
I say that is the law.
That is
Please,
the law.
no, study the law. And the reason is
Which
because
part of the law?
their homemaker,
Quote it.
their homemaker, can I finish? You let me land, all of you understand.
You land.
The homemaker is this beautiful woman. The children are attached. It is where decision is made, where children are divided, and they ask kids, where do you want to go to? But regularly under the law, it's the woman that keeps the children. Now watch it here. Anytime you see that the children are taken away from the woman, the reasons are very stated clearly.
Okay.
But there is no man. Have you ever seen that there's anywhere that you see a woman going to fight for their children like men fighting for children? Check this. Check our law courts. From Ghana to Yugoslavia. If you hear in court, people are fighting for children. You hardly find women fighting for children.
Okay.
Every day is the man fighting for. And the law says because they are safer with her than me. No matter how busy I am. Unless I prove otherwise. She doesn't have time. She's molesting the children. She's abusing the children. Because the remittance of the children will come to you.
Yeah, but
that is why when you are going to marry a woman and the woman has children, you make provision for the woman with children. But when you meet a man with children, you go and you don't have your happiness. So
in a number of cases,
you don't find
the
children
women
with
left,
the men.
the women left because they would rather the man takes up the responsibility of caring for the kids.
I don't understand. Responsibility in what way?
But he has to pay school fees. And
But
you hear the mother say that if I take the kids, he will not pay school fees, he will not provide
Then you've not tested the law. You are doing church matters.
But counselor,
you are doing church.
A long time ago, it's now that the people are becoming...
I say you are doing church.
No, it's now that people are becoming more enlightened.
Or your family, there's no elder in your family
In the
house.
past, a lot of mothers left their marriages and left their kids.
And I'm saying when you leave
because
your
of
kids,
fear of the man not doing what he
and
ought
I'm
to do.
saying that is wrong, but the right is so the father you see children, unless maybe the mother died. And look, when my wife I just lost my wife and the kids are with me. Even that you are encouraged to marry so they can have a figure in the house. And that is where we encourage people that when a man with children are coming for you, anytime you are watching me today, young girls, and a man with kids is coming for you, ask yourself, is he looking for a babysitter? Looking for a caretaker? Or looking for a wife? Because there are some men that in Kolaniti or Pobiat. So I'm saying that when a man is having that custody to the kids, there's always some iota of problem. That is why the kids are with the man. So it is unnatural. But regularly after divorce, when it's pronounced, it is always given to them to keep, because we believe that from creation till now they keep. But my sister, the renewable contract you're talking about, that gives you clear mind so that you know very well that this thing I'm inside. In 5 years,
so you have your behavior.
So you are pretending to be for 5 years?
No, it's not pretend.
It's like a check. It puts you in check.
But there's a check already.
No, because we all know that it's forever. Going to this thing with a one-way ticket. Don't think about divorce.
No, marriage is not forever.
Well,
that's why I told you.
No, because I get where she's coming from.
So she should take that thing from her mind. Marriage is not forever.
You know that thing where the man is cheating and he's like, oh, no matter what, my wife will still be there anyway. So let me go have my fun and come back, and she'll still take me back even if I apologize.
No, it's
because
not true.
We're in a marriage.
No, it's not true.
It's not true saying.
Every cheating man locks the door. Why? Why do we lock the door?
But there are men who have said it. Of course, there are other women who say that no matter what, my partner will be there. We are married anyway.
No, it's not
and
true.
it's going to be a very long,
even when
devastating journey of divorce.
We are afraid you find out.
No, but even if the women do,
so you know
what buttons to press to keep the woman, because you know that after all we're married. She'll still take me back because she loves me.
No, but that is still her choice. But I'm saying that when you go into the civil marriage, our traditional marriage, the Mohammedan marriage, it's clear that you can live. Marriage is not for it's not for better and for worse. It's not forever.
But the process for divorce
is
very cumbersome.
It's not true.
How is it not
true?
Please,
then you have a wrong lawyer.
Maybe we should let her explain. No. She's going through a divorce now. Let her explain.
Yes,
is it got a divorce?
Yes. Let her explain, counselor.
Let me talk.
Please, it's not true.
In both 3 instances that you've mentioned, they don't even give you room to come out. If you want to come out, it's a tedious process.
What makes it tedious?
Both families involved. You need to get lawyers, get to court. If there are kids in it.
Because you're married in court.
No. So I'm saying that there should be room for me to say that, look, I came into this thing, I'm tired.
No.
I think I need to.
No.
No.
Counsel, allow her to speak.
Then
No.
if you are saying no, then you are telling me that you agree with me saying it's forever.
I'm saying that we have made
And
a provision already for you. So why do you need a contract provision?
Hold on, let her
And
land.
that is the reason why people keep quiet and stay in their marriages. and
Nobody has
die.
said that. Nobody has said that. It
Because
is your
society
choice.
even frowns upon it.
Who in society?
Right now, when we were talking, you said it's demonic. It's
For
whatever,
you to say you
whatever.
want to renew your marriage.
How come it's demonic?
Because it's a negative mentality.
No.
The marriage has been cleared. If you want to live out,
Hold on,
go.
you come in, Counselor. Hold on, allow her to
Yes, my
Counselor,
dear.
if I feel like after 5 years
It's a
I
feeling.
am tired, not a feeling, I know I am the one in the marriage.
Go for
I'm going
divorce.
through a yes.
Counselor, stop
Go for a
interjecting. Allow her to
divorce, yes.
speak.
Or you can have the option of renewing. Because you know, when you go and you want to go for divorce, if the man is against it, it becomes a battle. It
No.
becomes a battle. They will drag it in court. And it's not just instant that you go to court and that's it. You have to pay your lawyer going to court and all those things. A lot goes into it.
I've heard that sometimes
not
the
just
judge even
instant.
tells both of you that go back and go and try and fix it for a year. And
Yes.
after a year,
So
if you
can
come back.
separate.
Okay,
You
so-
separate
so-
for a while, live your separate lives.
so let's
you have
let's
to think
run
about
people
through
try,
divorce.
try and repair
Okay, so
the
let's run
marriage.
people through divorce.
That's a whole unnecessary process. That
So
we have
let's
to
run
go
people through the process of divorce.
Okay.
The way people make people feel like, unless maybe yours was cumbersome and was
through.
tiring.
So run us
One
through
of the most
process and let me
easiest
tell
thing
you.
you can get on earth is divorce.
No.
Easiest
My sister.
No.
in this country.
No.
My sister.
In this country.
I think the longest divorce that I have been part of was 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
2 appearances.
The longest.
Yes.
So that means that you sat in rooms where divorces have ended
You,
in what? Less than
you
15
see,
minutes.
there was a case that they were battling for 10 years. And I didn't even go to Kumasi. I only brought a woman to Accra. And I showed her the process. Are you ready to divorce? She says yes. Don't worry yourself.
So they
It's
were
a simple-
battling for 10 years.
because they
That-
because they were plugging wrongly. When you see you are struggling to divorce, it means you are using the wrong means. The first thing is that you need to have a reason for divorce. It's not a justifiable reason. There's nothing called justifiable reason under the law. Because the first thing everybody should expect in your marriage, once you are married, is cheating and divorce.
So then why does the law say that you can divorce based on the fact that there's been infidelity in the
So
marriage?
I'm saying that the first thing that you know after marriage is that there are 2 things: cheating and divorce. So once you put on the ring, these 2 things are with you. That when it happens, you have a decision to make. And I'm saying the first thing is that I'm with you, I'm married to you. And I realize that I don't want to be again. The laws of Ghana says that no marriage can be collapsed unless it's beyond 2 years. And you are lectured before you enter into the law.
Oh, that's what the law says.
Yes.
That you can only collapse the marriage after 2 years.
Yes.
What about those who separated,
So
6
the law,
months,
the
3
first
months?
law is that once you find yourself in a space of abuse, the law says we evoke separation. It's legal.
Okay.
And under the separation law, you are still a wife.
Okay.
So you can be separated because it is irreparable. And within the separation, it is believed that maybe, whatever it is, as you go through to check on your emotions, there have been some battering, there have been some hurt, you are
It's
working
not
on it.
necessary.
Well, for some people it's not necessary, but I'm saying that if you plan to divorce, you need counseling. During divorce, you need counseling. After divorce, you need counseling. Anybody that doesn't go through these 3 steps becomes a wicked fool out there. Not wicked to people, but wicked to herself. Because you've not even gotten time to heal. The fact that you walk out of marriage doesn't mean that you have solved your problem. So you have gone to, maybe yours is just a 3 years marriage that you want to work out. Your reasons are clear. If it's abuse, the last time I slapped you, did you document it? Not on your phone. That's what we have to teach people.
Document it where?
Because you are in a civil marriage, and the marriage can only be annulled in court. And court doesn't deal with emotions, but evidence. When I slap you, don't make it a family issue, a church issue. Report to the police. Evidence number 1.
So if he slaps me every day, I should go to the police every day.
No, once you have reported, and when a man slaps you once, he's invited. And there are things that must work on him. And that's where even separation comes in.
Is he
So-
always invited? Because sometimes even the family gets involved and says,
Exactly.
So listen to what So this is what I said.
How do you say it?
Once you are in a
Yeah.
civil marriage, what is binding you is the law.
But
So,
you're going to a policeman who probably can't even be bothered about what's going on and will say,
the police
"Go
station
back home
doesn't
and go
belong.
and fix it."
The police station doesn't belong to any policeman. If you are watching it today, I hear it too much in my office that some of you in Dopsu, some policewomen in Dopsu, have made yourself beyond the law. Somebody is going through something they can. Even yesterday, somebody did.
But it's happening.
No, and I'm saying that is what they should hear me this morning. That gradually we are getting their names. Gradually, the IGP will get a record from the headquarters, and some of them will not just interdict them. We will disgrace them because even some of them are collecting money from victims.
Yeah.
That my husband is abusing me, and I come and tell you on my Sika. Then he will say, "Make mama 100." Some of them they say, "Oh no, catch me couldn't catch him." Say police minister say, "Me ma 300," and to us sending 350. At your man police officer no, not 50, not the man 300. Then and I my papa say when yano won't pay. Mbema say yibenya wokru.
So that's society.
So you see that particular reason is why things are not well, and we should use TV to educate. Unfortunately for us, we are not having the space to let people understand these things, because when it comes to this time, we bring the same people who are causing the trouble, but they won't bring us who will inject them the truth we know in our office. Do you know what I'm saying?
Isn't that why you are here?
That is why I'm sitting here and you've crossed your leg watching me like that. Pizza.
But it's not a fight. Why are you being so aggressive? Easy.
No, I am not aggressive.
Easy.
I'm being romantic.
Easy.
This is my romance.
I mean,
so I'm saying that better. You see, so the chronological documentation of your abuse is the first trump card for a legal procedure.
what if I'm being verbally abused? Who do I go and
Thank you.
report
So
to?
when you thank you, I love that. So when you're verbally abused, it reflects on you emotionally. And we are mandated in our offices that when Bella walks to us and she's emotionally broken, so it's affecting her adrenaline, her BP is going up, let's look for the cause of it. So we go back into counseling, seek for what it is. Are you married? What is happening? So you see that the BP is rising because there's an appearance of a certain man. The law mandates you, the doctor, that once there is an abuse, ask for police request form and fill it. So it becomes an evidence that her BP drag came as a result of emotional blah blah. There is so much
What
in the
about
system.
economic abuse?
When there's economic abuse, there's a proof. The first thing is that I am married to you and I'm supposed to be providing. I'm not providing. The law is clear that it is a result under the Child's Right Act 2008. It's the right of a parent to provide for a child. Walk to any DOPSU office and report to them that Mr. Lutwat is my husband and we have children, 4 children, and he's not providing.
But maybe he doesn't have money.
That's okay.
And there are some women
That
who
is
are
why we
willing
have
to
given
divorce their
Nana
men
no, we
because
have
their
given
men
Nana
can't.
Akufo-Addo money. Nana Akufo-Addo has money from us. That is supposed to take care of children like that. That money is there.
That's a long process.
It's not a long. It is.
Counselor, no,
Bella,
let's
Bella,
be realistic.
it's a very. I'm telling
As
you,
it stands
Bella,
now, we don't even have
the wheels
a
of justice.
a very active ministry.
Gone slowly. However, people who have followed it rightfully, I say I am a channel of divorce. I am proud of it, and I have never seen any of my clients suffering before because you let them put the things in order. So everything you bring, you see, I'm showing you where it is. Because once it's civil marriage, don't use your pastor, don't use your mother, don't use your friend. I say use the law. If you go to DOPSU office and any policewoman does anything, you bring her name to me. We'll change the city place. So the law will help you. When you have this in Bella, then you have prepared your docket already by yourself.
Okay.
For divorce.
All right. Let her come in. My time is up. We just have to go back
here. Here is a case where we are Christians, we are Muslims, we are traditionalists. So we are advised or we are taught that by our pastors and the church and then like our imams and all that, that once you're in a marriage and something comes up, come report. The counselors that you are talking about, they are in the churches. So you go and talk to the counselor. The counselor will not call a policeman into the issue.
So let me tell you why.
It's time. We have
so
to
when I said from the beginning, I said the type of marriage you are in will give you that determination. There is no church marriage.
Okay.
There is a civil marriage. So
Yes.
if when you are divorcing today in the law court, we don't need your mother.
Okay.
We don't need your father.
All right.
But we need you on 0277 609 644. Maleblo, you want to leave the marriage, don't die in a dying relationship. 0277 609 644. Happy Father's Day to us.
Happy Father's Day
who
to
are
all the
biologically
men.
produced.
Of course, every man who is serving the role of a father.
Caretakers will take care of you later.
Thank you so much, Councillor George Lutrot and also Akia Forson. I've been speaking to both of them, and I hope that you enjoyed this week's edition of TV3 New Day. And we'll see you next week. There's someone who said I should read Acts 367 Sage Papaya. I will read that one. And he says that divorce is a very simple act. Okay.
Very simple.
I hear you. Thank you so much for
Very,
joining
very
us.
simple.
We'll see you again on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Very simple. It becomes cumbersome when you had emotion.